arcs will destroy all! The black arcs are firing! The black arcs are glorious! The arcs will destroy all! Find shelter! Missile! Take cover! Enemy approaching!
Welcome back to the Immersive Malekith campaign. We are using a set of mods and a playstyle to turn this campaign from the vanilla steamrolling type of campaign where you just conquer one settlement after another to a much slower paced, much more difficult campaign overall, and we are definitely finding out how that plays out for a Malekith campaign. So we have expanded, all the way out here to Charon Kar, and have since that point had to sort of give up ground a little bit. So that's literally the only thing that we're holding over here. We do still have a Black Ark over here that has won a major battle against the Lithanar and is heading over here towards Slaver's Point, probably. We also, at one point, had expanded as far down as Circle of Destruction, and then just in the last episode, we had two armies of Taurochs attack us, which we were able to defeat them, but the survivors were so badly weakened that actually this extremely strong rebel army was able to take the settlement from us. So we actually lost a Black Ark in the process, and our Admiral is now convalescing. It's going to be 10 turns before he's available to us again. Meanwhile, we do still have this army right here. So we've lost a little bit of ground here, but we're, I think, fine from a defensive standpoint. And then finally, we have we won a major victory. Actually, really in the last few episodes, we've won two major victories against Grombrindal over here. Most recently at the tail end of the last episode, these armies were able to defeat a full stack of Dwarven, pretty good units right here. And we did lose, I think, one Bleak Sword unit in the process and one Reaper Bolt thrower, I think. I think we had two in this army. So what I'm inclined to do here is take these three armies and sort of take the best units, the units least in need of replenishing, and see if we can form two good armies with units that are not in desperate need of replenishing. And then actually we may not even be able to get two full stacks. What I'd really like to do though is use two full armies to make a move up into either Valkia's territory or up into Mung's territory. Let's take a quick look here at both Valkia and Mung. So Mung obviously is incredibly weak and has been for a while. He's not really doing a very good job of replenishing his army, his armies, I should say, since the last time we wiped out his strongest army. Valkia, on the other hand, she's doing a little bit better, but she is weaker than we are still. It might behoove us to knock Mung out first. Those settlements right there are green to us. The problem with Iron Frost really is that it borders Grombrindal, and if we took it, we'd have to leave an army there long enough for it to build up its defenses. Glacier Encampment, on the other hand, we could conceivably take that, but that's actually a much stronger garrison. I think maybe we're going to be better off attacking Valkia. Valkia's got this army, plus this army,
Silence, worm!
plus a third one that she's working on here, so she's got really 2.5 full armies up here. Okay, maybe this isn't going to work quite as easily as I thought it was going to. She is also, what level is she? She's level 27. Malekith, on the other hand, is only half that. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of thought after all. The other thing we could do is we could send 2 armies towards Grombrindal. Let me give the strategic situation. I actually think we could do that. So we can defend the southern part of our empire with this army here of Turin in Hagreif. We'd have weakened Torox. Unfortunately, he is, the Beastmen are able to replenish their armies really quickly. Let me. Yeah, he's reasonably strong. He's got the 3 settlements, but of course he's got. He's got, I don't know how many armies, but I think I've seen at least 4 armies floating around. So maybe we focus on him. Oh, the Ancestral Throng is very weak. Okay, never mind. The answer has been decided for us based on how weak the Ancestral Throng is. So what we need to do is we need to get 2 of these armies over here and try to retake Altar of Ultimate Darkness while Grombrindal is in such a weakened state. So, if we do this, the question is whether or not it should be Malekith. And I'm kind of, at this point, leaning towards saying, yes, it should be Malekith. So what we're going to do... Oh, you have already moved as much as you can move. I guess we're not going to do this turn. We're going to have to do this next turn.
What is your dark purpose?
Let's get everybody here into march stance. Let's go ahead and apply our skills here while I'm thinking about it. I'm leaning more and more towards Lightning Strike to really do the blue line with my lords. That's paid off in other campaigns. However, against Grombrindal, it's really not that big of a deal. It might still turn out to be a good deal, actually. And plus, it never hurts to be able to capture additional casualties after battles, nor to gain additional income from raiding and looting and sacking. So I think we're going to focus on blue lines an awful lot for the immediate future. Now we need to get you... I think we probably want to get you... Woundmaker. We'll come back and finish Blade Master later. Okay. You already have Arcane Conduit. You've got 1 rank in every skill. I'm sorry, every spell. I don't really need to do blue line with you right now. I do kind of feel like maybe we go ahead and take the spell resistance that pretty much finishes up the yellow line up top there. And then we can go back to focusing on some of the spells. Now you can have... Definitely Shroud of Darkness. That's really good. Okay, Knight Assassin, Shroud of Darkness. Good to remember that. Okay. Now you get... again, you're... Oof, okay. So do I want to do blue line with you two, or do I want to do spells with you? I'm going to do blue line for you two. And then replenish troops, very important. And impassioned is good. Okay, does that... Nope, that still doesn't do it for all of our skills. We have Nobleborn Leader, or we have Hard to Hit, or Sycophantic Schemer. I think we're going to finish up Hard to Hit right now. Go Blade Master. We have ancillaries here, but it's already assigned. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so now this army, you are in good shape to move. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and
Setting
bump
forth.
with Malekith here. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna get rid of you and you. We don't have desperate need for dread spears in an army going up against dwarfs. And then you 4 right there. And then what can we get back? Anything worth getting back. You and you. We're at 18, okay. And then we'll get a couple more. Oh, they're at 22. Never, we definitely need 2 more back. Okay, so we're not going to give up. What are we? One more. I guess whichever bleak sword has the most here. That would be you. Okay. 18 and 20. I think that's okay. All right.
Behold,
And
true
then
power.
you
Dark sorceress.
can pass over. Wow, okay. Yeah, there's no chance we're going to be able to get two full armies. I'll tell you what. Let's also give the Death Hag, and we'll send you 2 over, and we'll take back you and you. That's way more dread spears than I really want to be in that one army. That's going to mean 6 dread spears in that army. Well. Okay, that. And then we're going to take this. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
What do you seek?
Alright, so, and then you have a little bit of movement left.
Curse this slave.
You know what I just realized is with none of them remaining in regular stance, they're all in march stance now, nobody's going to be able to recruit up here. That's okay. We're going to switch you over to recruiting. We're going to get some more recruiting done next turn over here.
I am the Witch King.
And now, at this point, I think you all have exhausted your movement.
Chosen
No,
of
you have a
Hippolyte.
little bit. Let's go ahead and get you moving in this direction.
Traveling.
Okay. You'll be the one to do recruiting next turn, I suppose. Alright. Then, Malekith, you are going to... Maybe, you know what, we'll decide next turn. I'm thinking I actually might go with all 3 armies just to make sure that we have enough to take out the Altar of Ultimate Darkness, because we've been doing half measures a little bit too often in this campaign, and it has, like, spreading ourselves out out too much and a little bit too thin in every front, and it has cost us. So maybe if we just go with overwhelming force until we have tipped the balance over here, maybe that's the way to do this. All right. So now we're done with these 3 armies up here. You have already moved right there, and then you...
All shall tremble.
You're still replenishing, but... I'd kind of like to get some use out of you. The problem is if you move into, like, outside the city here, you're going to start suffering attrition, which is not great. We don't really desperately want to be suffering attrition for an army that actually needs the replenishing. We don't have a whole heck of a lot of choice in the matter. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move you out here. I'm going to go ahead and accept one, right there, 70%. I'm going to accept one turn of attrition just to see if one of these armies of the Beastmen comes up this way. Even with some attrition, we should be able to win a battle against one army of Beastmen. Why can I not go into ambush stance?
My time is now.
In view of another faction's army? What are you talking about? Oh my goodness, I'll bet you... These guys, the Exiles of Nehek. You guys have an army in ambush stance right here that I can't see, and it's stopping me from being able to go into ambush stance. You jerks. Didn't think through that one very well. There we go. Now that's even better. 80% chance. Okay. Alright. Let's see if that works. Nagarythe is fine. We're going to take one turn of replenishment. And we're going to see if he moves up. No, he's not going to be strong enough to, Michael. That's stupid. We're going to put you back into Nagarythe and get the finish the replenishing, because he's not strong enough to make a move on Nagarythe right now. At most, what he would do is move to about here and start raiding. In fact, that's probably what he is going to do. And we would, from up there, we wouldn't be close enough to attack him anyway. All right, and then you, nothing to do with you. Okay, so we are at this point, I think, done with our armies. I'm not going to recruit another army yet because I know we need to be recruiting next turn here. Okay. So that gives us some extra money to play with here, and some extra slaves as well. This could be useful. It's 37.50. I think we want to go ahead and do this now. We can afford it. And I thought I was already switching you over. Did I switch the wrong province to recruitment? I did. I switched the wrong province. Yeah, because you're going to be recruiting over here now next turn. Not here. Okay. 9, 20, and 20. So you guys don't need to recruit. What you need is to replenish. And I don't think any of these commandments have any effect on replenishment. No. Okay. Alright, so... Do I care about these walls? Not really. Okay. You are already in the process of leveling up. I can continue to do this. This is good. You're one turn away from finishing your walls, which will make you even stronger, so that's good. You're already leveling everything up. You are already as leveled up as you can get until 7 turns, in which case we'll hit the point where we can't afford to level you up anyway. And now we're back to here. Okay. Alright, I think we're doing okay now from a settlement perspective. What about for diktats? You do not desperately need public order. You definitely don't need growth. I could go ahead and do open markets, but it's cheaper for me to do open markets over here. I think we can spare the money. Okay. So we got 9,000 left. And then also, let me double check and see if we have any heroes that we can recruit. Let me actually do it like this. Nope, we're full capacity on heroes. Okay. Alright, I think then we are going to... Yeah, and I don't want to do that. We just don't have the 800 slaves to spare just to help our couple of sorceresses. So now we can check out our diplomacy, cult of pleasure, military access. I don't see why not. You'll give me 1,000 for it. We'll take that. Exiles of Nehek, I do not want an alliance with you. And peace treaty, no. Nope, 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 okay. Alright, I think then... Destroyer, live deliciously, the mightiest fortress and circlet of iron. Am I leveling anybody up to 5 yet? I don't think I... yeah, I am. I'm leveling Nagarythe up to 5. Okay, so in 5 turns, we'll get the Mightiest Fortress done. That'll be nice. Okay, I think we're ready then to go ahead and end our turn. I think we're safe down here for the time being, unless there's something unexpected happens down here. But these armies just do not, to me, look like they could possibly be strong enough to attack him. I don't think there's another one down here. Very curious what Torox is going to do. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn and see what happens here. Okay, Avalorn, I forgot that they are actually in our little corner of the world, so that's something we have to pay attention to. Yeah, Lithanar not strong enough right now to do anything. Harganeth. I'm very curious if you are going to do anything... Ooh, never mind, you've got your own issues over here with Sigvald. Okay. Maybe you can pursue him? You can win that fight if you can pursue him. Okay, good. Nicely done. That helps. That definitely helps the cause. She's got a Black Arc down here as well. And Crone Hellebrand is running away from Valkia. That's the annoyance. Long ago, like 5 or 6 turns ago, we gave her a war coordination target, and she has completely ignored it to the point of actually running away from it. Which is not great. We've got Malice over here. He wins battles usually when he fights them, but he's just like sailing around and walking around and not really doing anything productive. I need to give him another war coordination target. I think he did actually react to our previous war coordination target that we gave him, so let me try to do that again. Okay, Exiles of the Heck, here's that army. Yeah, right there. Buddy, you really... Entombed Beneath the Sands. I was going to say, you really need... replenishment. And it looks like the Drowned are doing really well against a Lithanar. That is good. Block army against Malekith. You jerk. Okay, we really need an agent with some assassination skill to get over there and take care of that Dwarven agent. That's going to annoy the heck out of me. Okay. Looks like Sigvald is still doing just fine, despite the fact that they did lose an army over this end turn. And Valkia, she's coming back down towards Ashrak. Okay, well, and she's got 2 armies this time to do it. Well, that kind of changes things up just a little bit for us. We're going to have to push back against Valkia. And that's fine, we can do that. If we could win a battle against one of Valkia's armies, that would give us the numbers advantage over there. And then from there, we should be able to just apply a lot of pressure and whittle her down. We're just going to have to outmaneuver her somehow. Okay, that's it, except for the rogue fleet there. Ambusher discovered. Yeah. This is good. This right here. This makes me happy. Right expires. Okay. Recruit. Melee infantry. Cavalry focus. This cavalry is not really what I want to focus on right now, though. Okay, so we got one rank. We encountered Sarl and is that Zazel? Okay, so what was I going to check? I wanted to check war coordination targets for Nagarythe. Yep, okay. First of all, I could request an army. We're at 100 allegiance. Where is this army at? None of your armies are really close enough to be worth requesting. That's the unfortunate thing. Okay. Ally mission. We have to defeat... Oh, no, we don't currently have one. Okay. Well... So that is, let me cancel it right here. So that's, okay, we lost track of Torox's 2 armies down here. That's unfortunate. What are you doing? Are you replenishing? Enables replenishment. Okay, that's good. Okay, I don't love you being that close to my city, but look at all that replenishment you're getting. Actually, I think what you did is you merged some units together, too. All right, yeah, so back to this. Harganeth, let's look at you for a second here. Do you have an army that I would want? Not you, you. You do not have any armies that I can request. That's unfortunate. I have given you very clearly a target of Valkia. You have completely ignored it. Okay. And we also have a mission to do that for her. Okay. Back to you. Nagarythe. Let's go ahead and accept... Defeat army, this one right here, because we know we're going to be fighting. We're going to have to move up here to fight Valkia, and I don't know where Torox is exactly, so we'll accept this one. But more importantly, we're going to give you, we're going to spend 10. I mean, whether or not we even do that ally mission doesn't matter because we're at 100 allegiance already. But what we want to do is we want to tell you to attack a target, and I want to see if you actually follow through. So let's go ahead and get you. You're already planning to attack Bilious Cliffs. And I'm going to tell you to attack Bilious Cliffs. Okay. And we'll see if they actually do it. Now, Malekith, you unfortunately have been blocked. That is very unfortunate, but we can move you up towards Ashrak. You're getting good replenishment this turn. Are they close enough to attack Ashrak next turn? It is
I will decapitate you.
a little hard to tell, but they might be. That army right there might be close enough to attack Ashrak. Ashrak has got a good garrison, but it's not strong enough to withstand those 2 armies together for sure. Which means we really need to get you up there. Which means you have to go in march stance. That's fine. Let's get you up there in march stance. Okay. And then you...
Well,
we know that you're going to do some recruiting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move you...
Lord of the Black Tower.
And you, unfortunately...
This world will be mine.
I'm going to move you in march stance up this way as well. Okay. Looks like I'm no longer going to be
what is your
taking
dark
the attack
past?
to Grombrindle, but instead I'm going to be
Spreading
using one army here to defend against Grombrindle. We have at least bought ourselves some time against Grombrindle. Okay, and then what we really need here are more of these Dark Shard units. Is there that much of an advantage to taking the shielded version? They're a little bit more expensive. They have the same stats in every other aspect except for their melee defense. I still think it's probably worth doing that. And why do I only have 2 recruitment slots. Because that does not increase the recruitment slots. That's why, Michael. Okay, well. We're getting a recruitment rank out of it. That's really all we're getting. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Do any of you have wound or assassinate or the like? Nope. What about up here?
Supreme sorceress of Grond.
Nope. And I'm sure you don't. Okay, so we need an assassin to deal with this guy, but we don't have one, so we're not going to worry about it this turn anyway. I'm reasonably hopeful that this army plus that garrison can withstand an attack by those two armies, but if not, then you know, we'll still figure out a way to compensate for it. Meanwhile, you should be in better shape now. Can you get there in 2 turns? It's a little bit hard to tell whether you're going to be able to get there in 2 turns. I guess, actually, unless I'm going to go into Dread Expansion here, which I don't think I am, then it doesn't matter if I'm in full speed stance or not. Okay, let's go ahead and give you... I may give you Conquer. No, you need Colossal Strike first. Okay. Alright, so we're moving you in full speed to here. And you'll be in a position to attack next turn.
Sail, damn you!
And the question is whether they will move an army over here to defend it. It's only got size 12 garrison right now. They cannot actually reach it.
I cannot rewrite
to help defend it, although they could get close enough that they would still reinforce. Okay, we'll see what they do. We shall see what they do. We also now have the ability to do another Black Arc, which we definitely want to do. Okay, we've got the money for it as well. So let's go ahead and do a Black Arc. Let's do... Perform right, boom, there's our slaves. We're down to 700 now, but, if I recruit him here...
Fear my malice.
Fleet Master or Fleet Master? It's such a tough choice. Well, you're the one who's actually been wounded in battle and need to be out for 8 turns, so... Obviously, we're going to take the Fleet Master here, Ruerl. Okay, let's recruit you.
Black-hearted dreadnought.
And now,
Murderous
with
lord.
you, actually, you've had the 1 turn to replenish. Maybe now we try to move him in ambush stance. Or what we could do is we could race him up. If we're not worried about Torox for the time being, that's what we're going to do. We're going to race up here. And we're going to focus on one of our fronts. We've got a western front, a northern front, a southern front, and an eastern front. And we're going to get 4 armies on either the northern front or the western front. That's what we're going to do. You can lose the attrition for 1 turn. It's fine. And then you can get inside Haggrafe now. You're safe inside Haggrafe. And let's go ahead and get you some recruiting. Okay. I'm okay with doing it this way because I really think Haggrafe is just fine right now. 3880. Let's see. Is this much of an improvement in terms of our... walls? Improved tower projectiles to fireballs. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, it's a nice step up. We're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to make sure that we cannot lose our walled cities. And you've already got really good walled cities. We found that out already. So that's good. Okay. Yeah, we know how effective those Blackstone Wall towers can be. Okay. Now we've burned through a lot of money and we've burned through a lot of slaves. We're doing a little bit of recruitment, but we're still in the green, so that's good.
Black Arts.
You're recruiting. You're recruiting.
Tyrant of Nagarythe.
And nobody else can. I think that's going to be it then for all of our armies. And then for
True
our
power unleashed.
settlements here. Definitely not worth doing that right now. Wait a minute, what's being built over here? Walls. Watchtowers. Okay, that's right. Yeah, that's fine. That's what we want. Okay, and then we will get a little bit more income from this when that's built. Not a ton, and it's going to take 3 turns, but it'll help a little bit. Now that I see that we're not getting any additional recruitment slots, I'm going to go back to income from all buildings, or possibly we don't need the growth, and it doesn't help with replenishment. Ambush success chance could be something that could be worth doing. Enemy hero action success chance could also be worth doing. I'm actually going to do this because I could conceivably see trying to do an ambush over here, and I could also conceivably see this this dwarf trying to do wound and block army actions against us. Until I can get rid of it, I'm actually going to do that. And then the same thing here for you. Oh, you're already set to that. That's weird. Why did I have this set? I have no idea. Okay. Alright. And then I'm obviously not going to spend any more slaves on diktats. I'm not going to recruit anything else. I'm going to check my diplomacy. What do we have here? Oh, they're less willing now to have a defensive alliance with us. That's interesting. Okay. All right. I think the big question now, a couple big questions. 3 big questions. 2 big questions and 1 smaller question. The smaller question is, does a Lithanar try to defend Slaver's Point? Then big questions. Where is Torox? What's he going to do? And then finally, Valkia. Is she going to attack down here? That's the number 1 question for this end turn. We'll find out momentarily. I don't think there's anything else for us to do here, so let's go ahead and think for just a second. Have I forgotten anything major? We just need to win a battle. That's the next big thing that we need, is just to win a battle and get more slaves and more money. Okay, let's do it. So I didn't plan on this being a defensive campaign, and yet that's kind of what it's turned into here, at least for the time being. It's an involuntarily defensive campaign. Now, so a Lithanar did reinforce Slaver's Point, but we might still go ahead and make the attack. I have not yet decided for sure, but I'm kind of leaning towards yes. I guess it depends on if it's going to be a minor settlement battle, but I don't think it's going to be a minor settlement battle. I think it's going to be a field battle. Okay, and what's she doing here? She's putting pressure on Sigvald, but not actually taking out that army, unfortunately. Okay, I've asked you to attack the settlement that you had 3 armies that already were linked towards attacking that settlement. 2 of you are actually moving towards it, but Valevith up there, it looked like you didn't do anything at all. Oh, you just haven't moved yet. Okay. Well, there you go. You took 3 steps towards it. Well done. Well done. Exiles of Nehek. Okay. Nothing important from you. The Drowned, you are continuing to put pressure on the Lithanar, which I definitely approve of. Ooh. Hello. Can you reach Slaver's Point? No, you cannot. Okay. Oh, you went into ambush stance. No, you didn't. You went into in-camp stance. Okay. That's fine. Ancestral Throng, still looking quite weak right now. Failure. Okay, see, this is good. Could be that the reason why they just failed was because of the commandment that we have. And that looked like he disappeared. I wonder if that was a critical failure. Okay, so she is not coming towards Ashrak after all. He is. And he's raiding my territory. Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do about that. And we now know where Torox is headed. But with just that one army, I don't think he can do all that much. But unfortunately, he's now raiding us for a significant amount of money right there. That's a problem. And our Black Ark cannot go inland to fight off that army. This might be another time where I have to just completely rethink from one turn to the next what I'm going to do. And Mung all of a sudden has an army now, once again. Alrighty, okay. Okay. Evil Choir Master, that's fine. We've got several of those idle in a region with a residence building, okay? Good to know. Yes, we did get some attrition, which we sort of knew was going to happen. Military alliances, okay, so Krace and Eatane and Kothik and Krace, whatever. Lots of raiding against us, which is why we're losing money now, so that's not ideal. Critical failure. Yeah, okay, very good. So that commandment already paid off. And then they tried, Torox tried to assault the garrison down there. And failed. Okay, so you
Cruel and deadly.
are probably just going to continue to recruit. You can certainly help defend, but unfortunately that's all you can do is defend.
What?
I think I'm going to continue the plan, which is to send him up this way. I don't want to just keep moving armies back and forth every turn towards whatever the emergency of the hour is. So you, I need you to be able to recruit. Your loyalty is at 6, so you're okay for right now.
Taking
We're
control.
going to move you to here. And we're going to recruit in... I can't believe... Oh, no, never mind. This is what I recruited last turn. And that's what I want. Okay, yeah. I'm cool with that. So we got 4 right now. Let's go ahead and get another one of you and another Bleak Sword. Are you unit agnostic right now? You are unit agnostic. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so right now I'm not too worried about that army of Mung. It's not going to be able to take Harkaldra, obviously.
What do you seek?
Okay, then here you're going to help reinforce Harkaldra. You, I need you to move into Ashrak for the
All-powerful sorceress.
replenishment,
My
and
powers
you,
are
I need
yours.
you
Cease.
once again.
Chosen
Yeah,
of the
we
captain.
have no chance to win that, so never mind. I was going to say, once again, I'm in a situation where I have to decide whether or not I can actually
Waiting.
defeat an army, and never mind, there's no question I cannot defeat that army. But I will be able to with Malekith's help next turn.
All-powerful.
So as long as he stays right there, we can attack him with 2 armies next turn. He might think he can stay there because
Mother of the Dark Convent.
Malekith, if he doesn't pull me out of ambush stance, then he'll look at Malekith's army and think, "Oh yeah, I can win against that one army." So that's the hope. All right, and then you definitely need to do more recruiting. Let's go ahead and get 2 more of these. And then down here, you... Question is, level 15 with a level 16 master, you've taken a little bitty bit of damage, but...
Far beneath
Ooh,
an
they have a...
archmage.
They've got a dragon. How do we feel about fighting this? It's a level 1 lord. Slaver's Point. We should be able to win that, I feel like.
Murderous lord.
This is absurd.
They've got the Lion Chariots of Crace. I still feel like we should be able to win this.
Attack!
Close victory. It's going to be a field battle, right? We don't have any Reaper Bolt Throwers. It's going to take them 3 minutes to get in. Hopefully they won't sit back and make us run the whole way across the entire battlefield to get to them, to get to that starting army. But they might. Well, anyway, we're going to fight it. With any luck at all, the reinforcements won't come in from behind him. They'll come in from the side. And if they do that, we could even conceivably take out the reinforcements first. Come on, come on, come on in from the side, please. Nope, right behind him. Dagnabbit. Oh, that's annoying. That's alright. That's okay. We'll make do anyway. They are indeed sitting the whole way back, as far back as they can get.
Battle ready.
Which is what I expected. It's not anything to waste any time thinking about. Okay, let's go ahead and let's see if we can get you guys.
Dark elves. Battle ready.
Let's go ahead and checkerboard a little bit. In fact, let's checkerboard more than that.
Eager for battle. Corsair handbows. Dealers in death.
Okay, so all of you now, you're in checkerboard. I want you to be on 7, and I want you to be in a locked formation. And then all of you
Cold-blooded killers.
are on 4, and you are also in a locked formation.
Warrior.
Are you fast? You are reasonably fast. Okay. Let's get you right here. And you are not any... You're not particularly fast. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and start battle. Come on, come on. Don't do this to me, game. Everybody run forward here, full speed. Let's speed up and let's see if we can get close to them enough to do some damage with it before those reinforcements come in. Okay, Okay, so 7s. We want our 7s to be like that. We want our 4s to charge forward. Okay. And we want you and you. You're my 2. We want you over here. We want you, my number 1. We want you over here.
Get going!
And as soon as they stop to start shooting at us, then we're going to start blasting with these things. How we looking timing-wise? We're already halfway through the time before the reinforcements show up. This is unfortunate, but can't be helped. Okay, right. Dagnabbit, I have to wait long enough for that to register. Okay, keep going. Speed up, in fact.
Pain, suffering, death! On it! Performing!
How we doing over here? Hurry up, guys. Hurry it up.
Striding! Cain sups on blood! Corsair handbow!
Okay, so like you guys over here, you're not close enough yet to be able to actually shoot. Okay, 7s, you guys need to just keep moving forward here. Sorry about this, but you got to do it. Okay, you can get out of there now. You have been enough of a distraction. Go ahead and drink your healing potion.
The Black Arcs are firing! The Arcs will destroy all! Behold the power of They attack from afar! The Arcs will destroy all! The Black Arcs are firing! The Black Arcs are glorious! The Arcs will destroy all! Find shelter! Missile! Take cover! Enemy approaching!
Okay, now we can start doing this again. You on them, okay. Let's get you on those archers. What are you doing? Let's get you shooting at... Can shoot at those shadow warriors, actually. Okay, you guys shoot at them. You guys shoot at those shadow warriors. You can shoot at them. Everybody at this point needs to make sure you're shooting something.
Death! As you say, eager for battle. Death is coming.
Okay, over here. Colossal strike, yeah, stay on them.
Mercy!
Okay, you.
Make them bleed.
Okay, we're doing alright on them right now. Let's go ahead and blast
Death to the Phoenix.
right here. Wow, they're staying right there. Interesting. It's an interesting decision on their part.
Death is coming.
Okay. Let's get you in on them.
Cut.
How are you doing over here?
In motion.
You should be able to do a little bit better than that, I would hope. How are you doing? You've got them running off. That's good. Let's go ahead and drink your healing potion. Over here. You're doing okay on him. You guys get in on them now. Actually help out on that eagle. That would be good. Okay, over here, this is where we're losing, unfortunately, but shoot that eagle. You guys, the three of you, all take out that dragon. You're doing fine over here. You can help shoot into those chariots. You guys as well. You guys shoot at those chariots. You shoot at those chariots as well. You at those shadow warriors. You at them. The dragon is gone. You're doing great over here. Yes, you are. You are doing fantastic. You can help take out those chariots as well. Okay, over here. Still working on him. That's a bit unfortunate. You guys try to help out on those chariots. Keep shooting those chariots. You can get on those shadow warriors. You shoot at that dragon. We want that dragon to go down ASAP. You help out there. Yeah, run them off. You guys just run them off. There's value in that. You guys take him out. How are we doing here? Colossal strike. Finish taking those out. Over here, those chariots are still hanging around. That's a bit annoying. Almost have that lured down. Yeah, stay. You know what? You're not going to be able to ever catch them. I don't know why I even tried. Get on them. You guys on them. We might end up losing some of these Corsairs, unfortunately, but it's going to happen. Sometimes that'll happen. There's nothing that we can't get back. Okay, we need to wipe out those ranged units now. That's probably should have been the priority before now. Oh, they're coming back. Okay, keep shooting them. There we go. They're shattered. Okay, there we go. That's what we needed. Okay, everybody try to get him, but I doubt you're going to be able to. You can speed up, though. Yeah, it's unlikely we're going to be able to kill the enemy lord. The question is, how many units did we lose? These look like candidates to be lost, unfortunately, but could you have possibly taken a worse angle? What is going on, game? The pathfinding once again rears its ugly head and drives me crazy.
Execute!
There we go. Now you're at least attacking the correct unit, and you're doing some damage to it. You're giving other units a chance to catch up. That's what we wanted. Okay, actually, you guys, you know what? You guys get out of there. There's no point you being up. We're going to end up pushing them off the map, aren't we? Yes, we did. Oh, well. So it looks like we may have lost as many as 3 units here. and as few as 2. We've almost certainly lost those 2. That one looks like it has a tiny little bitty bit of green left, but we shall see. In any case, it doesn't matter. We can re-recruit them. They'll be at a lower rank, but it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I'm going to occupy Slaver's Point again. I don't think they're close enough to attack us, and we can get the replenishment. We lost 1 unit. Excellent. Okay, this one right there. I dared not hope that he would survive, and he did. 253 slaves, 2,000 in gold, gained 2 levels, and we wiped out one of those armies. And we're going to... Do we want to loot and occupy or just flat out occupy? I think we want to loot and occupy. We don't really care about the public order. It's going to be a low level anyway. I'm mainly occupying it just for the replenishment.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Okay, so we'll take that. That's a good little win for us. We're at 19. I kind of like to actually save one place for a another hero, like a sorceress. So maybe I don't recruit another unit in right now. We'll think about it. Meanwhile, I don't really know that the blue line for an admiral is as important. However, I might do it anyway. Infamous Raider, that could be good. Let's do this. Draft Master, sure. Okay.
Lord of the Black
And then
Court.
you've got your Colossal Strike. We'll go ahead and give you Conqueror, the 2nd rank of Conqueror. Okay. We're going to get good replenishment. Well, we're going to get okay replenishment. Slaver's Point. Let's go ahead and repair.
Dreadlord of Nagarythe.
Eventually I'm going to want to do this, but it's not worth the money right now, I don't think. The same thing for all of these. That would be kind of nice, but it doesn't increase the capacity, and I think we're already at... Yeah, we're already at maximum capacity. So that's not a big deal. We need a lot more growth before we can level up the Black Ark. Okay. Alright, well, since we're nowhere close to having another sorceress, I think I am going to go ahead and do another one of these, Black Orc Crusader. And actually, quite frankly, I think we lost a unit rank 6 and were able to recruit a unit rank 5, so by losing that 1 unit, all we really lost was 1 rank and 750 gold. So definitely worth it. A Lithanar doesn't have an army close enough to attack us, which gives us a little bit of extra time to replenish and to also build up Slaver's Point if we do decide that we want to defend it and hold it. Meanwhile, up there, that army's it's good garrison. It's a good army, but it looks like the Drowned here are doing fairly well. Let's take a look at them. Vampire counts. The Drowned. They don't love us, that is for sure. They could really declare war on us at almost any point in time. Something to be very careful about. But for now, they are at war with a Lithanar, and it would be silly for them to attack us. And we all know that the AI would never do anything silly. Okay. Back to... And then you're just going to sit there. I think Circle of Destruction, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken, that garrison never replenishes, right? If it's owned by a rebel army. I would love to be able to do something about you, but I just can't.
Dreadlord of Nagarythe.
Okay, you're recruiting. You're recruiting. You have moved. You have moved. You have moved. And we're back to this. Okay. Buildings, you guys are upgrading. You are upgrading. I just realized this right here, here in the Grand, this is helping out our ambush chance right there. So, hooray for foresight. Okay. I don't think we're building anything. I don't think we're going to spend... Okay, we could get a little bit more money if we wanted to do this. We don't need the public order. We don't need the growth. We do need the money. 360. Let's do it. With any luck, we'll fight another battle and win another battle next turn. Okay. Alright. Back to diplomacy again. Quick deals here. Nothing going on there. We have time to do another in turn. Plenty of time, in fact. Let's go ahead and think about our allies. Do we want to do any war coordination targets? Well, we've already asked her to attack Valkio, and she's ignored it. We've asked him, Malice, to attack right here, Bilious Cliffs. What happened to your army that was right there? Started with a V, I think. Don't know what happened to it. Okay, maybe it's an ambush stance? Anyway, these two could still get over there and attack, so let's see what happens. Okay, Godslayer. He's got 3 armies over here going up against Malice's 3 armies. Yeah, Velavith. I guess Velavith was in ambush stance and got pulled out of it. Okay, Avalorn sending yet another army over here. That's something to pay attention to. And then Nagarythe here. Okay, yeah. Not a whole heck of a lot they can do right now. And are you actually going to attack? Can you reach? Can you finish him off? Nice. Okay, very good. She's got the slight advantage now over Sigvald. Now, it's not the enemy I wanted her to attack. It's not her war coordination target, but it's still a victory, and it's still something, and it's really the first successful thing that I've seen her do in a very long time in this campaign. And then the crone herself, I still haven't seen her army move yet. Okay, Malice looks like he might actually do it. Are you close enough to attack this turn? It does not look like it. Nope, you're in full speed. Okay. You can attack next turn though. That's good. That'll work. And then you're asking for trouble traveling over land where they outnumber you. Okay, so Exiles of Nehek are certainly looking much better right now. Salastra, as long as you don't attack me, I'm happy. You have been a useful distraction for Olithanar. The Decadent Host. Success, performed an assassinate. Ooh. And Prince Sigvald is just, I think he's going to wipe out that army now. So they've... Yeah, so the Crone had one successful battle followed by one failure of the battle. It's kind of more or less to be expected. Okay. And then she's going to lose this, that's for sure. And that guy did not pull me out of ambush stance. He is close enough for us to attack. Oh, that's nice. That's exactly what we needed. As Hannibal would say, I love it when a plan comes together. It doesn't happen all the time, that's for sure. Okay, and so here we go. Now they look like they're getting aggressive. I thought that the Exiles in the Heck had an army right there in ambush stance. And I can't help but notice that they seem to be not doing anything to those two armies of Taurox. Okay, and what is he going to do? He went back up into his own territory. That suits me fine. Boy, it would have been nice if that rogue fleet there had attacked that navy of Alariel. Okay. So what have we got here? We got a Supreme Sorceress, whatever. Raid Black Creek Spire. Okay, we used to own it, but maybe we'll get a chance to raid it. Malekith gained a rank, and we got some units recruited. We got lots more raiding going on. We are back to losing money again. Okay. I don't think we need to fear him too much. You desperately need the replenishment more than anything right now. We can't attack Black Creek Spire because it's not a port. They're pretty much trapped up there. Solastra's doing a good job of keeping them, like, being a buffer state here in between us and Blacklight Tower, which gives us a lot less to have to worry about down here. So we're doing fine right here. This is going to be a concern. We've got these two armies. They're not good units. As long as Taurox himself doesn't show up, then we should be okay. Even if both armies lay siege to us, I think that garrison plus these 5 units can win that. But my concern is Taurox will show up, because we know he's down here somewhere. In fact, I did not notice this. So the Exiles of Nehek here, was that their last remaining settlement? No, they still have plenty more. Okay, but they did lose a lot of their strength. I did not see that Taurox took that from them. Okay, well now I'm kind of regretting having moved this army away. But you are okay right there, right now. You will decide what to do with you later. This right here. We can get Malekith plus Arwenil together to attack our Bal Kul. And I don't even know if he'll retreat. If he does retreat, I don't think he can get away from us.
My cruelty knows no limits.
Okay, so we're going to give you Lightning Strike or Elven Healing. Right now, or Renown and Feared. Let's give you Renown and Feared, okay. Yeah, that'll be a good one for you. And then we'll go back and take both Lightning Strike and Elven Healing, and then maybe even the rest of Infamous Raider. But you attacking here. He's got one hero in there, a level 4 hero. He also's got some good units, but we've got enough reasonably crappy melee units that we can bog down their melee infantry long enough for our ranged units to fire for a very long time, I would hope. So I feel like we should be able to win this fight. These are both 20 stacks. You do need more healing, but it's okay. Does Lightning Strike help you to get into fights faster? No. Enemy battle reinforcement time, it doesn't do anything for our own reinforcement time. Well, I think what we want to do is we want to make the attack with Malekith's army, because Malekith does not have artillery, which means they're less likely to come towards us right away, and instead wait for us to come towards them.
Moving on.
If we don't have artillery. So we're going to attack with Malekith, reinforced by Arwenil.
Chosen of Hecate.
We can do this. He is retreating, and he did not retreat far enough. That's what we thought, okay.
Supreme sorceress of Grond.
Okay, let me make sure Malekith does have plenty of movement, in fact, to catch up to him.
Limitless power.
You then can move to here.
Ever onward.
Malekith, okay, she will come in. Do I have enough time to fight this battle? I'm kind of leaning towards starting the next episode with this battle, because it's always good to start an episode with a nice, exciting battle. And it's one that I'm going to want to take my time on and fight carefully, because we definitely have to win this. And I've been known to in this campaign in particular, to overestimate my own forces and underestimate the enemy. So we're going to do this then, I think, at the beginning of the next episode. And like I said, that gives us something kind of exciting to start with in the next episode. So meanwhile, back to you. You've got your full move. I think maybe we'll sit tight and not move them until after we find out the resolution of that battle right there. But it's possible that I might have to counter-march you back down this way after all. As long as it's just these two armies, I don't think they'll attack Nagarythe. If they do, I hope they attack right away instead of laying siege, because that would be the worst if they lay siege and start causing us attrition. But meanwhile, we are also looking pretty good down here. You need time to replenish, but other than that, you're looking like you're in pretty good shape here. And in fact, it's almost time to start thinking about what your next target would be. I'm okay with leaving him here for now, because we do want Slaver's Point here to get built up so it can defend itself, because why not? It doesn't seem like there's any high likelihood that they're going to be attacking it as long as our Black Ark is right there. So, at least not for a while. Okay, you right here, you are a concern. We're going to try to recruit here. But if you're under siege, obviously that's not going to work. You, we're going to decide after the battle. And you as well will decide after the battle. But I'm pretty sure that I'm going to want her to keep recruiting at the very least. Which means back to this, Malekith. Let's go ahead and get this game saved right here. Decisive victory. I have no excuses to not win this, but we're going to start off the next episode with this. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.